learn how to play the 1-octave A minor scale on the violin. Now, if minor scales are new to you, the first thing you need to know is that there are 3 different types of minor scales that we can play, but we generally as string players only practice one of them. I'm going to go through all 3 today, just so you know kind of the difference, but we will only be practicing the third one, which is the melodic minor. Now, A minor shares a key signature with C major. We call them relative major and minor. So the relative minor is the minor key that has the same key signature as a given major key. And to find the relative minor of any major key, you basically just go to the 6th note of the major scale, and that is the tonic or the first note of the relative minor. So to find the 6th note, you can either go up 6 notes or go down 3 notes. But if you know your C major scale, you go down 3 notes from C, you'll find A, that is the minor scale. Now the natural minor scale is basically just playing the notes of the key signature. So for a natural minor, you are playing the notes of a C major scale, but you are starting and ending on A. And that sounds like this. Natural minor, just the notes of the key signature, and we also call that Aeolian scale. The next form of the minor scale is the harmonic minor, and with the harmonic minor you play the notes of the key signature with one exception. You take the 7th note, G natural, and you raise it to G sharp, and that provides the leading tone, which gives a little bit of tension, and it makes you really feel that A is the note that you're kind of wanting to rest on in this key. So the harmonic minor scale sounds like this. String instruments, it's a little bit awkward to play the harmonic minor scale because you do have that 1.5 step interval between, in this case, F natural and G sharp. And in terms of our fingering, that creates an extra stretch between a couple of fingers. So it's not the easiest one to play, but that is a legitimate form of the minor scale. A lot of our friends in the band practice that one as their primary minor scale. But for the strings, we prefer the melodic minor. Now the melodic minor has one tricky thing about it, in that it is different going up and going down, different notes. We play starting on A, and we do play the 3rd note low, as we always do in minor scales. That is C natural, and that is one note that is different than A major. But then going up, we raise the 6th and the 7th scale degrees. So we instead of F natural, we play F sharp. Instead of G natural, we play G sharp. And so really ascending, the scale sounds almost major except for that C natural, which clarifies that it is minor. Going down the scale, however, we play all of the notes of the natural minor scale, so just the notes of the key signature. So that sounds like this. Minor, and that is the one that we practice as string players. So when you are doing your minor scale practice, I want you to stick with the melodic minor, always remembering to raise the 6th and 7th scale degrees going up and then lower them going down. But it's also good to kind of have a knowledge of the natural minor, because when we get to the improvisation using the minor pentatonic scale, that is based on the natural minor scale, not the melodic minor scale. So next we're going to go ahead and together play the notes of the minor scale with a beat and a drum. So today we have a techno beat, and we're going to play each note for 4 beats. We're going to go ahead and start on the open A string and play the top octave of the A minor, and then we will learn the bottom octave. Play with me. Let's try the lower octave of the A minor scale. You actually have 2 octaves of the scale that you can play both in first position. So if we're going to play the lower octave of the scale, we'll go ahead and start with first finger on the G string, A, Then we play B, C natural, that's a half step there, then D, E, F sharp, G sharp, and then A. And then going down, you want to go ahead and change your finger pattern here. So while you're on that A, go ahead and move your second and third fingers down. And so they're going to be playing G natural and F natural, and it'll sound like this. Let's go ahead and try playing that together with our techno beat and drone. And again, we're going to play 4 beats on each note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Practicing with a drone really helps to train your ear what the scale is supposed to sound like, along with that fundamental or tonic pitch. So it's a really great idea to do the drone practice slowly while you're tuning your scales, and practicing the A minor scale is really, really important that you practice it enough that you learn to anticipate what the next note is going to sound like. It does sound a little different than the major scale, so it's really important that we learn to anticipate what the next note is going to sound like, and that will help to guide our fingers to the correct pitch. Good luck with the A minor scale, and the next step would be to go ahead and practice it in 4-beat, 2-beat, and 1-beat rhythms. Have fun.